Hello, Elvis fans. I just got home from work and I got comfortable and then remembered that I have a little story that I want to share with you. A few weeks ago, I received a phone call from a number that I didn't recognize, but I went ahead and took the call, and there was a woman on the other end. I said, "Hello." She said, "Is this Mickey Moran?" I said, "Yes, it is." She said, "Elvis is dead." I said, "Do tell." She said, "What do you mean, do tell?" I said, "Well, you've just made a claim. I assume you have something to back up this claim." She said, "Well, there was a funeral." I said, "Yes, there was a funeral. And there was a lot of people that went to the funeral that said that it was not Elvis in the casket." She said, "Well, it was in all the newspapers, on TV." Yes. If you're going to base everything you believe on what the media says, you're in for a lot of disappointments. I said, "I'd like to know what actual evidence you have that Elvis is dead. Where is your evidence?" She said, "Well, I don't have any evidence that I can show you." I said, "I tell you what, I'm scheduled in a few weeks to do a radio interview on this very subject. That gives you plenty of time. Why don't you come up with some evidence? Come on to the radio show with me and we'll debate. It'll be fun." She said, "I don't know how to go about gathering evidence to prove it." I said, "I tell you what, I'll help you. I've got an idea." I said, "Why don't you contact Baptist Memorial Hospital in Memphis? They have some tissue samples from liver biopsies that Elvis had done in 1973 and 1975. I said, "They're also the same hospital that performed the autopsy on the body." I said, "You could have some DNA tests ran between the liver biopsies and the tissue from the autopsy." I said, wait a minute, whoa, slow down." I said, "I'm sorry, that's already been done twice, and the tissues don't match. The liver biopsies of Elvis don't match the body they did the autopsy on." I said, "Let me think a minute. I'll try to come up with something else." I said, "You really don't have a leg to stand on. I can't think of any proof. It's very hard to dispute DNA." I said, "So you're going to have a tough time with this. The only way you're going to be able to prove it now that we have DNA is to exhume the body." I said, I don't think you'll be able to do that before the radio interview. So you don't have anything." I said, "I tell you what, why don't you visit my website, do some reading, watch some of my YouTube videos, Google a few things on your own, and why don't you make yourself a pro list and a con list, and kind of weigh. These things over here point to Elvis being dead. These things over here point to Elvis being alive, and see which list is bigger. And maybe you can come up with some ideas from doing this to help you come up with some evidence to to prove your point. That call that I received was about 6 o'clock in the evening. About 10 o'clock the next morning, my phone rang, and it was from that same phone number. The lady said, "Mickey?" I said, "Yeah, this is Mickey." She said, "You know, I did what you told me to do." She said, "It's very interesting." She said, "I believe Elvis is alive." I said, "You know what? That's because you took the time to do some reading and some research on your own instead of believing what you were told to believe by the media." I said, I think my point has been made. You know, if more people would take the time to actually look at evidence, weigh things out, they wouldn't think we were so crazy anymore. That's all I have for right now. I wanted to share that story. It came to me while I was at work tonight, that I needed to share that. So just keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of people that want to debate with us. They have nothing, no leg to stand on, can't dispute DNA. Until they can exhume that body, don't let them bother you. We'll just keep doing what we do, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.